Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for our review of episode 10, Dungeon Crawl. Cole has a flashback in which he sees his mother, and he's visiting his mother, and Lou is also there, although he doesn't talk, but Cole's mother makes him promise to always stand up to those who are being unjust and cruel. In the present, the Upply becomes skeptical about Cole's leadership abilities, which makes him frustrated. However, Cole's elemental powers become enhanced due to him being close to the source of his powers, and he's able to use it to find a way out. They make it to a lava cavern where they battle a magma monster and defeat it, and they continue on their journey. Alright, so we gotta talk about that flashback, because that is insane and easily the best part of this episode. I was really worried this season would give Cole's mother a new death, like her falling off Shintaro or being killed by the sorcerer, but this is literally exactly what I would have done if I was the writer. They gave her backstory about Griefbringer and all, but they also didn't ruin her death. I never wanted them to explore Cole's mother to begin with because I feared they would ruin her death and give her something crazy and something that doesn't really mean much to the viewer. This scene, though, I would imagine relates to a lot of people who have lost a loved one like this. It's a very simple conclusion, but very powerful, very relatable, and it felt very grounded as well. Season 7 is the only other season to explore the ninja's dead parents like this, and Season 7's Rain Maya story was very underwhelming in my opinion, and Season 13 was very careful to avoid that. Overall, I just really love the scene. I think it's perfect, everything I would have hoped for. Lou's cameo is nice as well, and what a wonderful way to start this episode. Cole was awesome in this episode, one of his best performances in the series yet, honestly, and seeing him struggle to lead the Upply was really cool. I also love how this episode explored his elemental powers more. I felt that was very fascinating. Cole with his eyes lit up, and the animation in this episode was just awesome, and I also loved how the patterns in the ground appeared after he used his powers. Really cool utilization. And then we have the lava monster fight, I guess one of DHX's typical monster fights, but this one was actually pretty good. I must say I really enjoyed the fight, and it was really good, definitely one of the better fights we've had this season. Yeah, I like the action in this episode, as well as that underwater section I felt was very well done. And of course, soundtrack continues to rock during that underwater scene, and also the flashback too. This is really going to be nitpicky, and I honestly don't have anything bad to say about this episode, but I don't really understand Fungus's magic. He seems to use ice in this episode, which I don't really get. I think they could explain his magic a bit better, that's really all. This episode's plot was really interesting, and I love what's going on with Cole's powers. And this may be the only season to explore elemental powers beyond what was introduced in Season 4. I really enjoyed Cole's connection with the Earth, and I like how this is followed up on in future episodes. And as for characters, this was definitely one of Cole's best episodes, definitely up there with episode 76 from Season 8. And of course, the flashback. So good. Such a powerful and moving moment. These kind of deep character moments have really been missing from Season 11 and Season 12, so this was definitely a great return for that. As for action, good stuff. I mean, the lava monster fight was good. Not the best stuff ever, but definitely a notch above the average fight. And last but not least, emotion, which is very present in this episode. And wow, I'm just blown away. Cole's mother dying of natural causes is way more relatable and emotional than, I don't know, something like her falling off Shintaro or getting killed. What we got was simple, emotional, and powerful. Honestly, some of Ninjago's best quality stuff, and it complements that Season 8 flashback wonderfully. I'm gonna give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. Overall, a wonderful episode, and some of you may be wondering why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. To that, I say that this episode was really great, a really amazing episode, but it wasn't the best thing ever, you know? But don't worry though, because there is definitely a 10 out of 10 coming up for the season. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Share your thoughts on episode 10 Dungeon Crawl down below, and I'll see you next time.